Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be going over adding in the elements into our footer section of the web page. So this is going to be the last video to complete this series and it's going to be a quick one. Okay, so we're going to head over to the HTML file first, and what we're going to be doing today is just adding in social media icons to the footer of the web page. So let's first take out the footer and add in the I tag. So for this to work you need to have added in this style script. I'm going to leave it down in the description below. So once you have that in your code, you go over to the I tag and you add in a class, and it starts with the FA dash, and then you put in, let's say, Instagram. There we go, and that's our icon. So let's add in two more for Twitter and YouTube. There we go. Okay, just to make this more responsive, we're going to put this in a div. So we're going to call this an ID of icon container. There we go. So now we'll head over to the CSS file to rearrange the page and make a few changes. Okay, so over in the CSS file, the first thing I want us to do is change the background color of this to be the same as the nav bar. Next, we need to take out the border radius. I'll go to that to 0. And then the height, we're going to change this to, let's say, 6. Okay, so now there's a bit of space at the bottom of the page, so let's inspect the page and let's see what section of the page is coming short. So first, the div tag, we need to increase that to fit the page. So let's find the div tag. There we go. So we're gonna set the height, so let's try something like 80. Okay, still not bad, but we can do better. 81. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't scroll, but then now the inner divs are not full. So the aside, let's change this from, rather than 79, we're going to change to 100%. There we go. And the last one should be the main, if I'm not mistaken. So now let's change that to 100% also. Okay, so now let's arrange the icons and move them over to the side. Display, set this to flex, and then the padding left, we're going to set that to 10 pixels. Pixels is a bit too small, so let's do, okay, so 1.5. And then let's head over to the inner div, which was the icons container, and then set the width to 20% with a display of flex, and align items of center, and then justify content of space between. So the changes are not happening. I'm guessing we spelled the name wrong or something. Icon container is not icon container. There we go. So let's change this from 20 to, let's say, 10. Okay, that works. So now it's a bit too big, the icons. Let's address that first. For us to reduce the size of the icons, let's access the footer first, and then within that we're going to access the I tag, and we're going to set the font size to, let's say, 10 pixels. Okay, that's too small. 25 pixels work. But for this, let's reduce the width of this to something like 7. Now, what I would like us to do is just make a few changes to like this, align it with this, and then take out this scroll on the body of the web page. So let's start with the scroll. Take that out, we have to go over to the body and then set the overflow X to hidden. There we go. Now it doesn't scroll anymore. So let's see if we can align this to the filter. So let's inspect the page. So it's going to be the header sec. We're going to increase the width. So let's try 95. There we go. Okay, so in order for us to align the logo with the contact information so it's all look well arranged, let's inspect it one more time to see what we're going to be dealing with. So I'll say we access the image within the header sec and then add a margin to the left, sorry, to the right of it. So let's do that. Okay, that works. One last thing that I'd like to make is changing the color of the icons to white, because the black color just makes it blend in with the background. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's going to be it for this series, which demonstrated the value of semantic design and how creating distinct sections for your web page can help facilitate the development process. All in all, using semantic design will help organize the structure and content of your web page in a logical and coherent way, making it easier for you to maintain, modify, and enhance your web page easily at any given time. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and have a nice day.